Hey, beautiful people. Yes, my eye is really messed up, scary looking. I was getting a lot of comments from people saying that I put too positive a spin on having DID and the problems I have. Some of my um, creating altars has been a result of having a lot of medical issues, having major reconstructive surgery on my feet and not being able to walk when I was a kid. So I see it as a superpower because instead of things stopping me that would have stopped other people, like going online, I have another subconjunct, I forget what it's called, hemorrhage. And it's not dangerous, but it's like, oh my gosh, again. Like, so my eyes all creepy and looks like a super villain monster eye. But to me, this is kind of funny. It's like, you know, it's just one more thing. At least it's October now and it's in Halloween season, so I can be like, I'll just go with it. But, I've had a lot of things go on, and I think people are funny because why would I talk about all the things that made me? I mean, that's, in any superhero story, they go through horrific things, and it's their resilience, it's their ability to take those things that happen to them or are happening to them and turn them into what makes them strong superpowers. So I'm not saying that the things that have happened to me or why I, didn't solidify into one personality and have continued to be multi is a great thing. What I'm saying is that I took horrible things that happened and my brain constructed ways to learn from them and adapt and make my life even better. So I just don't see the point of going over and over what happened to me, um, because that's just my origin story. Like, when I write a book, then, I can go into my origin story and how horribly awful it was. And, I watched some, superhero shows or movies or Stranger Things or these kind of things. And I go, oh, yeah, I can totally relate to these horrific things that have happened to these people, but it's made them into these powerhouses. And I know that's a fictive, those are fictives, but that's one of the things that people with DID do. They take the best components or the most, you know, impactful, and they create that into a focus, a personality. And at least that's in my case. And when I was a kid, I would go to the library and I would read the anthologies. I would just sit in the stacks and read the anthologies of all the superheroes. I would listen to old time radio. I would, I was really into science. So I always looked for the reason something was happening and what the positive could be out of it. So I am not candy coating DID, and but I do think that I'm not also turning it into a spectacle. I'm not saying, oh hey, I am like a superhero that can climb on walls. I mean, that would be really cool, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I've taken things that have happened to me and turned them to extraordinary ways of adapting and changing. And so I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, it could be worse. And it's reminding me to hydrate, take care of myself, that I do have weaknesses that can cause something like this. I may be super strong in other ways, but I have very fragile connective tissue. And, the smallest thing can cause this kind of reaction. And it's October, so I can really have this go in. If it sticks around over Halloween, I can incorporate it into my costume and just have fun with it. I'm just saying, finding where you can grow from whatever comes your way is a superpower. It's not something everyone does, and I've worked very hard at it. It doesn't come easy. Um, and so instead of going, oh, you're not taking this seriously enough, see that by seeing the value of where I've grown and what I've accomplished, I am showing what I've been through. So I love you guys, and let me know if this resonates. Let me know if you want me to dive into other areas that I haven't already gone into. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Mwah.